The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings, Dwarven Stone upon Dwarven Stone. I love The Witcher, and I have actually been slowly working my way through The Witcher 2, which still holds up unbelievably well in 2022. So I'm really excited to listen to this. I don't think I've gotten to this point in the story where I've heard this song. Let's dive in. You know, I would just like to mention that a slow build like this with these strings, with this long bow, perfect. Perfect setup for a very poignant, probably introspective, sorrowful song. And having this long, then with this guitar strumming over top, gives that guitar the space to sound improvisatory, even though it probably is all written down and written in sheet music. But having it like that allows us as listeners to fully step into that sort of sound quality. We understand that when we have long notes like these, they actually are setting the stage for the rest of the piece. So it's pretty interesting to have this. Fascinatingly, we're still in an introduction period here. Now we're adding instruments, of course. We have the sound of that rain, and then, of course, we have this, sounds like some sort of flute. And that combination of things really helps to tell a story, and it really helps us, again, to feel that contemplative nature of this piece. There's a lot of instrumental isolation where each instrument is getting sort of this little glimmer of moment to shine. However, there is no true melody in the truest sense of the word. There is a bit of mostly just like instrument setting. It's not so much about like, oh, I'm playing a melody. It's more like we're playing an emotion. We're playing a feeling rather than playing a melodic structure that's been written down. There's much more of this, again, this free form quality to this that is just there to help us weave through the emotional arc of what this piece is trying to portray. See, now, of course, now I spoke too soon because immediately after that, we did, in fact, get a melody. And again, this melody, there's pain, there's sadness, there's quiet reflection on life had and life lost. And there is a feeling of deep expression, almost like time and time again, things always occur. We're always spinning in a circle. We're always doing the same damn things. And nothing ever gets better. And it feels like this is actually a ballad in some ways now. I'm enjoying hearing the mandolin and the guitar in tandem. I think that's a mandolin. And this duality between the two of them in this quiet duet. It's almost like, it's like, wow, can't escape this thing, One of the things I love about The Witcher is this folk idea, this folk song, folk music idea, and it's based. The Witcher is a very important piece of music and literature in Poland and throughout the world at this point, but especially where it comes from in Poland. And so, sometimes I hear some of this music and I wonder how much of it is borrowed from this sort of folk quality of Poland. Dzień dobry, everybody that's watching this from Poland. Moje name is ja jestem. I can't remember any of the Polish that I used to know. But anyway, that's a separate tangent. But so there's a folk quality in this music that I really like because it reminds me very much of this Eastern European sound. There's an Eastern European quality to this music, and the soundscape that I hear to my ear is very reminiscent of this sort of thing that I would listen to in my folk music class when I was studying music all the time in undergraduate. And so this music definitely has this quality of it that if you walk past some random farmer and they're sitting with their mandolin or their guitar and they're just improvising something. There's a very naturalistic quality to this. It's very romantic, in the sense that romantic music tended to be music that was based on verismo, which was based on real people and in real situations. And I think at this stage in the game, The Witcher and other games like this, there is absolutely a verismo quality. We want to tell true stories. We want to tell things that are based on real life, even though this is a fantasy game. There's so much truth in this dark world that CD Projekt Red has created. And I think that adding that chorus there at one point really also helped to ascend this music into a new direction, because adding that human quality to it always brings out even more of that folk essence to it. And I'm loving this improvisatory nature right here. That lick is so painful. That lick has so much suffering in it. Suffering, you hear that? It's like such a mournful quality to that. Was that a saxophone? This is twofold. I mean, adding that soprano in there, that mezzo really, really adds this edge of pain. And in fact, I think that voice is actually the harbinger of doom. There's the bum bum. That percussion sound there sounds like cannon fire or war. And I think that the vocal line there is intended to bring some sort of bad tidings. I think, again, it's interesting to hear that at the very end and not have the vocal line be such a focal point and have that be something that appears much later on in the track, which is certainly not, it's atypical because that's normally not how things go. So that's really interesting. And yeah, I love The Witcher music, and honestly, I one of The Witcher 3 is one of my favorite games, and I've really been enjoying exploring The Witcher 2, and I have a lot more that I need to play. So as always, thanks a ton. If you like this sort of stuff, feel free to like, subscribe. There's links in the About section if you want to support the channel. And as always, thanks a ton, and I will talk to you later. Bye.